And our opponent Dan Marley sends out a DD and Armourouge, a very common lead. Armourouge really benefiting from Indeed's Psychic Surge. And Indeedee using the Psychic Seeds to increase its own special defense, increasing its longevity. Indeedee's a wonderful support Pokemon in this unit here. It's been one of the strongest strategies from day one. Let's see how I can deal with it. So we really have to worry about fire types attacks. I don't think he's going to go to the spread move. And I think he'll probably take out our screen setter first. Let's Terra Water there in Aurora Veil. And I think I just want to, on the off chance that he goes into Baxcalibur, I want to swap into, do I want to swap into Lama Lama? I don't really think so, actually. I think I'm going to double down here and hope he goes straight into the Abomasnow here, and I'll Dragon Dance here. Let's see how this works. I may have made a major mistake, but I have no idea. And we pop our Terra, of course, going Terra Water on the Abomasnow. Gotta love a water type Terra on a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to fire. That's wonderful to have. Our opponent used Helping Hand. So are they just gonna go full damage with Expanding Force, or let's see. I'm surprised they didn't set up the Trick Room, honestly. Now we just kind of outspeed them by a lot. Aurora Veil goes off, increasing our special defense and our physical defense by 50%. And yep, we see that Armor Cannon into... We do. I predicted it correctly. This has been an amazing turn for us. If they'd gone into the Baxcalibur, we could have been in a little bit of trouble there. I think the play here is just to Blizzard, and we'll go a Glaive Rush into the Armourouge and try to take care of it in one. Oh! We see the Follow Me come out of the Indeedee. Follow Me making all single target attacks attack the Indeedee. Gets destroyed by Glaive Rush. Glaive Rush is a very powerful dragon type move with great accuracy, but you take double damage from your next attack that goes into that Pokemon. But we get a freeze off on the Armourouge, so they get to do nothing this turn. And our Ice Body healing a little bit of damage, our Baxcalibur too. Ice Body healing us by 1/18th, I'm pretty sure 1/18th, whenever there is snow up on the field support. And now we get the Oranguru, another amazing support Pokemon. I think we second burst, same as the first. So we try to just clear these guys out. We'll Glaive Rush into the Armourouge to try to immediately get rid of that. I know it's frozen, but it couldn't thaw, and could spell trouble for us if it does. Alright, the Glaive Rush goes off into the Armourouge, KOing it, getting that thing out of there. Not even a worry. I was not concerned at all. I promise. I was very, very concerned. And a single target Blizzard, doing a little bit of damage. The Obstruct failing, of course, because there's no target to be obstructed. And the Oranguru, very tanky build from the looks of it, with a leftover. Looking like a pretty good start for you. Very nice. Yeah. No, this could have been really bad. And I think our opponent really misplayed by not setting up the Trick Rooms first. If they had, we would have been in trouble. We're just gonna Blizzard here, and I want to Icicle Crash into the Amoonguss. I don't want that to even be a problem. Amoonguss is such an annoying mon between Spore and its support move. Yeah, Icicle Crash just destroying that Amoonguss, getting it out of there. Super effective. I go first. +1 attack from the Dragon Dance. Not a problem. The little Blizzard on the Oranguru. Oh, it actually has Hyper Voice. It did something. That Oranguru is not long for this world. We'll single target Blizzard and we will Icicle Crash into the Oranguru. And I'm pretty sure that'll be all she wrote. And that is game. Thank you for the game, Dan Marley. And our opponent Antelope sent out Abomasnow and Corviknight. And we sent out Abomasnow and Altaria. Birds and beasts all around. We have the berry that reduces steel type damage, so I don't want to really Terra here. But I'm going to set up Aurora Veil and I'm going to set up Tailwind. And we'll see what happens from here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far into the video. Hey! Tailwind goes off without a hitch. Obviously just taking the first turn to set up our stat boosting moves. Aurora Veil going off. See what our opponent does. They also set up an Aurora Veil. I wonder if it is a speed tie, if we outspeed their Abomasnow. Could come in handy later. Could know this. And they set up a Tailwind of their own. Corviknight is a Tailwind center. I don't know if that's what I would use it for. I think I probably would have just started buffing it. But, we'll see. I might be wrong. I think I'm going to Icy Wind them, just to make sure we go first. And I think I'm going to pop off the Heat. Super effective against everything on their side of the field. Corviknight is still one of my favorites. Yeah, Corviknight is one of the best Pokemon that came out of last generation, in my opinion. And we see a Blizzard from them fall after our Heat Wave and a Brave Bird. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Corviknight was hit with a recoil though. And our Icy Wind goes off, but is avoided by that Corviknight. Also avoided Heat Wave, weirdly enough. That's crazy. What do we do here? I think we just Blizzard. And I think we Heat Wave once more. See if they pop a Terror on their side of the field. Abomasnow actually pops to Protect. Because preserving their Abomasnow for later. Keep the weather up, maybe? Heat Wave goes off. It's protected by Abomasnow, of course. And it does hit the Corviknight, which takes a good chunk of damage considering how bulky that thing is. See the Iron Head from the Corviknight. The Berry making a difference here. Ooh, that was close. Blizzard goes off, protected by the Abomasnow. And it does hit the Corviknight. Of course, it's 100% accuracy, so it's gonna hit the Corviknight. Who eats its berry? Citrus Berry. Never a bad choice. Let's see, they're probably gonna swing into this with an Iron Head once more. So what do I want to do? I think I actually want to swap in Arcanine here to eat that hit. That way, later on, we can still preserve the weather game. And I think Altaria uses Heat Wave once more. So we return our Abomasnow, of course. Sending out Arcanine, hitting the field. Arcanine, a wonderful Pokemon. Great stats and great utility. Oh, the Mirror Armor from the Corviknight, I completely forgot. But actually lowers our attack by one stage instead. Really turning that Intimidate against us. But I don't really plan on... Oof. Iron Head taking care of that Altaria. It did its work though. Yeah, I don't really plan on keeping my guy out here for very long. I think we send in Baxcalibur here, who I know is going to outspeed. Does it kill? That is the question. Oh, Dragapult. Ooh, I don't know if we outspeed Dragapult. This could be a problem. So actually, I'm going to use my Terra here. I'm going to Flare Blitz into the Corviknight. I know this is going to allow them to get their wind up if I don't take this thing out. So I'm going to Terra Fairy here, which will make me immune to its super effective Dragon type move. And I think I'm going to Icicle Crash right into the Corviknight, double down on it so they can't get Tailwind up. Oh, but we see a Terra coming from our opponent's side, which means they do outspeed us. Onto their Dragapult. I wonder what they have. Yeah, Mirror Armor is super solid. Steel, a very calming type for dragons. I run it personally on my own Garchomp that I run for climbing the ladder. At least I did in the last season. I don't know what I'm going to run this season. But it also means if it has a stab move, it could still be super effective against them. If it has a stab steel type move. We see Dragon Darts, which will do paltry damage to Arcanine, honestly. Mostly because our... Oof, it survived on one. Survived on one, that is unfortunate, but the Flare Blitz should take it out, meaning we won't take any recoil. Yeah, we survived that. We took that so well because we have Aurora Veil up. Arcanine damaged by the recoil, but it doesn't matter. Speaking of Aurora Veil Snow, it's gone. We don't have the benefit of that anymore. And they do have Florges. This is the one thing I was kind of worried about. Let's see, I'm gonna rotate here. I know it's gonna feed Abomasnow to the Wolves, but I want to get rid of that -1. And I now know that the Dragapult is physical. And I don't think I can Dragon Dance here. I think I need to get that Dragapult off the field. That is the biggest problem here, personally. Maybe I should have left that to the Arcanine, but I want to get some damage off on it while I can. Abomasnow comes out, Snow Warning, bringing the snow back up, allowing our Ice Body to heal us. And we see Phantom Force from the Dragapult, meaning our attack's going to do diddly this turn. Oh! It's got the power warp. That actually might hurt them this. Oh, I've never seen that before. I'll have to look into what the Florges just did there. And we see a chilling water into the Abomasnow, taking it out. That's fine. I didn't expect that thing to stay around much longer. But I did want to get the snow back up. Now we send in the Arcanine. Arcanine, I want to Flare Blitz into that Dragapult. Flare Blitz ignoring our stat lowering and getting the minus on the Florges, which doesn't really matter. Flare Blitz going into the Dragon Ball, and everything we do to it is resisted, but I still want to double down. Florges isn't as big of a problem. I may come to regret that. Oh yeah, I just saw this happening. So all of our attacks are going to miss because I am a fool. And we see Chilling Water. Oof. That's unfortunate. I think we lost just because I goofed here. Not gonna lie. I think I threw. So we're actually gonna Extreme Speed into the Florges. And we'll Ice Crash into Dragapult because it's gonna pop up this turn. Extreme Speed boosted by the normal gem, giving us basically a stab for this one time. Oh, that Florges is tanky. And the Dragon Force taking us out. Ooh. Even if I played that better, I don't know if we would have won. That Dragapult was a menace. And Chilling Water, finishing off our Arcanine. What a wonderful battle. Thank you very much for the game, Angelo.